Country Cover Club is the new partner for Country Sports TV. If you type in Summerall 2, you get a £3 discount. Hello and welcome to Country Sports TV. It's me. Yes, I know I'm all in camo, but we're going out. Have a look at the pigeons. Farmer said they were coming in on fallen wheat, so we're going to go out this morning and have a look. Got a face mask in Realtree. Got me Sabre lead shot camouflaged hat. And a lightweight full sleeve camo t-shirt. I like full sleeves because I think the pigeons, when you pick up the gun, I think they even see the whites of your arms. Perhaps it's me being paranoid, but anyway, let's take this off. Ugh. It's hot under there, but yeah, we need it to go shopping now. So if you're going to a gun shop, you need to wear this. Do you still need to wear this if you go to the bank? Just a thought. So picked it up on eBay. They've also got army camo like these, like the hats for a mask. So any countryman wants to buy a mask, even when the pandemic is over and the restrictions are over, we can use them for pigeon shooting. What a brilliant idea. Yes, he says. Right, there we are. Right. Hat. Product placement, this is called. If you're in the business, you show your wares and hope people will get them. Yes, I know. This is Country Sports TV Save Our Lead Shot mug. This is the large one. Being a big tea drinker, being a gunsmith, we like big cups of tea. So anyway, product placement, that's what it's called. If you want any of these products, they are on eBay, and we've got an advert at the end of the video. So, let's get to business. I've had a couple of requests for information on lead shot. Is there any information out there? Of course there is. There's absolutely loads. What I've done over the last 10 years is on the Facebook group called Save Our Lead Shot, I've put all the information I have on there. So if you look through it from the start and run through, you'll have to do some reading, I'm afraid. I can't tell you all about it now. The video would be 4 or 5 hours long. The basic ones to look out for are the Lead Shot Gate articles that I wrote for Countryman's Weekly. They were important, and I read it back yesterday, and it's still important. It says everything that I needed to say at the time. I wrote 2 articles for them, which got published. No one has disputed what I've said, which is a good thing. Some people have tried to take me to court over what I've said, but if you tell the truth, it's not a problem. Now, all the scientific papers that the Lead Ammunition Group were looking at, because in 2010 the government set up the Lead Ammunition Group with John Swift, who was then the CEO of BASC, as its chairman. He was saying, I've got to be independent, like sugar. It was set up with the WWT, RSPB, some scientists, some food scientists, and some shooting organisations. The Game Dealers Association and the Countryside Alliance and the Gun Trade Association. Luckily for us, Sir Barney Spunner of the Countryside Alliance walked. it would have not looked right for the other shooting organisations to have stayed, so they walked as well. The Gun Trade Association didn't walk until after the last meeting. That's an interesting point. I believe that some people within the Gun Trade Association were quite willing to see a lead ban. Destroying the trade, but then that's nothing to do with it. You know, they thought that if they get rid of lead, then we'd all have to buy steel-proof guns, so that therefore their businesses would grow. But businesses like mine that repair guns and work on old English shotguns, well, we'd be finished. My downturn in repairs at the moment in the workshop, to start with, I thought it was the COVID virus. But now we've come out of lockdown, I had a few flurries of work to do. But people are wanting chokes taken out because they think they're going to have to use steel. Let's get some facts right. The first thing is that it is not a lead ban. I call it a lead ban because that's how it's going to end up. In the end, it will be a lead ban if we don't fight it. Now, the 9 organisations have got together: Basque Country Lions Alliance, Scottish Shooting Sports Association, the NGO, have all got together, signed a piece of paper that says they want a voluntary withdrawal of lead so they can sell shot pheasants with steel to supermarkets, because the supermarkets say they can't sell lead shot game to the public. This is PR. There's no scientific proof that lead is a problem. We've been selling lead shot game for 200 years plus. We've been eating lead shot game for 200 years plus. Now, you ask me, I've had a couple of messages on Facebook and a couple of emails from people asking me what proof is there on lead. Is there any information? If you read my article, Lead Shot Gate, I got some of the information in there. New information that's come to light is that a few years ago I was talking to Norway and talking to one of their hunting organisations up there. They did tests on people that ate deer and lead shot game. They had banned lead for game shooting and for wildfowling. They did tests on people that ate lead shot game and on people who lived in the towns. They found that the people that lived in the town had a higher lead level in their blood than the people who shot lead shot game. Interesting, isn't it? Why is this? Because everything's got a natural lead level. Vegetables, potatoes have got a very high lead level. You know, your beer, your wine, all has a element of lead in it. The water has an element of lead in it. All according where you live in the country is how much lead is in it. Now, if you digest lead shot, you cannot take it into the body because it's solid and it doesn't dissolve. If you have lead in the water and it's minute particles, and it's red lead and white lead, yes, you will dissolve some of it in your body. Now, it is also something to remember that people that keep tropical fish need to have lead in the water to keep the tropical fish healthy. And I mean, it's only parts per million, it's only a minute amount, but they're trace elements. Now, I've asked the question that we need trace elements in our bodies, like zinc and magnesium. Do we need a trace element of lead as well to keep us healthy? I don't know the answer to that one. A doctor or neurologist will have to tell us that. But it's a good question to ask. There it has not been a problem eating lead shot game. Oh, they tell us, when the lead hits the bone, it fragments and it pollutes the meat. That is what they are telling us. That's the PR spin why they want to ban lead. They have a X-ray of a deer with lots of lead fragments on it, and they have partridges on X-rays, and they say this is fragmented lead. Now, when I worked for the civil service, I did a course on reading X-rays. It was only a day course, but we did a course on reading X-rays and what X-ray means, so we could understand them. Lead, obviously the X-ray, the X-rays don't go through, so they come out white on the X-ray. Bone would be a grey colour, and your meat, that would be, that would be darker again. So I was taught to read X-rays. Now I've looked at these X-rays. The X-ray of the deer, it was shot in the back hind quarter. It was ballistic tips, which are designed to fragment. They were designed for pest control, for vermin. They were not designed to kill deer. I don't know of any deer stalker in this country that would advocate using ballistic tips to shoot deer. It would damage too much meat. Not that it would pollute the meat, it would damage too much of the meat. So we use soft lead bullets, hollow points, so they expand, so they do the damage and kill the animal, so you get a good clean kill. Now, the fragmented deer X-ray, they tested the meat around the wounds, and they also tested the meat front quarter. The scientific report said that there was a higher lead level in the hindquarter where the muscle was, where the wound was, than in the straight meat that they tested. I would argue that this is quite possible, but there is no proof whatsoever that the extra higher lead level is caused because the deer was shot with lead. Now you've got to remember, you've got a natural lead level in everything. In your vegetables, in your potatoes, in your wine. Your muscles and your blood also have their own lead levels. Could it be possible that the wound, which is the blood into the muscle, have two natural lead levels together, the muscle and the blood, and that then increases the higher test level that they're finding? I would say the answer to that is yes, it's logical. But they are using that to say that the lead pollutes the meat. They're now gone on to game and saying that lead shot game is contaminated by lead. Yes, you know what I want to say. No proof. They're saying the lead fragments, and they put an X-ray of a partridge. The fragments on the X-ray, you can see the lead shot is round on the X-ray. The fragments around the bone are bone. I can guarantee that just by looking at it. The lead is still round. It's there. The other way that the bones fragment is, although you hit the animal in the air, when it falls it can break its legs, it can break its wings. That's what helps to kill the animal. If you haven't killed it in the air, it'll be dead when it hits the ground. Now, people aren't talking about this, and we have to talk about it. The information that you need is on the Save Our Lead Shot Facebook group. Now, what I need, if I'm going to lobby government for you, is I need numbers. I need people to support me. If you support me, please go on the Save Our Lead Shot group and say, yes, I support you. And on the Country Sports TV Facebook group and say, yes, well done Ian, we support you, agree with you. Tell your friends. The more people I have, and the more people I have supporting me, the greater power I've got when I go to government. At the moment, I'm on my own. I'm just little Todd on his own, trying to do his best. I've got a couple of things in my favour. I've been in the civil service. I was in the civil service for 6 years, and I worked for the Department of the Environment. I was an advisor for the Wildlife Department unofficially. As I've said before, I was the only guy with a shotgun certificate at a 1,900 people. I'm a gunsmith by trade. That's what I do. I was a country sports journalist. I wrote for Countryman's Weekly and Gunmark, and now I do these videos. I try my best to give you the best advice, to my knowledge, that I can. But I cannot do this on my own, and I need help. I would like a group of friends all around the country, if you agree with me, to say, yes Ian, I'll help you, what do you want me to do? Oh yeah, you're all willing to support me. You're all willing to say, yeah Ian, well done, yeah, we agree. But it seems that I'm on my own. So all I'm asking is that you either put down at the bottom of the video here, like many people do, yes Ian, well done, we support you, so that I can gain numbers, go onto my Facebook page and say yes on the Save Our Lead Shot and Country Sports TV. Then I can see how much support I've got out there. Or do you believe all the bullshit that's coming out of the anti-shooting organisations? And when I say anti-shooting, I mean anti-shooting. And who are they? At the moment, the ones that signed the withdrawal of lead, voluntary withdrawal of lead for game shooting. And there's 9 of them. They are not supporting us, the shooter. And I've said before, if a supermarket wants to sell steel shot game, I have no objection to them going to a big pheasant shoot and saying, I will buy your pheasants if they're steel shot. Let's prove that they can sell the pheasants to start with. But there's no need to bring in a voluntary ban, and there's no need to have a lead ban at all. Remember, the government set up the lead ammunition group in 2010. As I said under John Swift earlier. At the end, the Countryside Alliance walked because the case had not been proven. John Swift wrote a report, and their recommendation was for a total lead ban. Air rifles, deer stalking, game shooting, everything. Total lead ban for shooting. Liz Truss, who was the minister at the time, wrote back to John Swift and told him that the case had not been proven. That still holds true today, and I think it will hold true for another 20, 30 years. I think it may be the best thing that's happened to us. All the shooting organisations had to do is say, we can defend lead because the government has organised an NGO, non-government organisation, to look at it. It was both sides of the argument. It was the WWT, RSPB and the shooting organisations. They couldn't agree. The proof isn't there. Therefore, there's no need for a lead ban. We don't have to do it. That's it. That's case proven. What have we got today? We've got the 9 organisations signing this voluntary withdrawal, which is going to end up being a ban in the end. And now we find that BASC have come out, and I said in my last video, and agree with me. They are against a wider ban over over wetlands. A lead ban within 100 metres of waterways. That'd be rivers, streams, lakes. What happens if you've got a game shoot and you've got a river running through it? You know, they know that this is going to affect shooting. So why have they gone for the voluntary ban on lead if they don't want a wider ban on lead? I find this a mixed message. I find it wrong. I don't think it's a good idea. I think we've got to draw a line in the sand. And I would even question the need for a lead ban for wildfowling. Because the case hasn't been proven. The Lead Ammunition Group has proven this. So why have we got the lead ban for wildfowling? We need proper scientists to look at this, question it, and see if I'm right. Anyway, Ian, Country Sports TV. Don't forget the merchandise. Merchandise can be found on eBay. I got the hat. And we got the mug. See, product placement, that's what it's called. And here's the advert. And thank you very much for listening. And please support me. Country Sports TV is campaigning to save our lead shot. And as such, we've produced a number of items that you can buy to help raise money to run a website and to help me do the videos. We've got a camo hat for Country Sports TV if you want to go pigeon shooting. We've got a Save Our Lead Shot camo hat. We have a blue Save Our Lead Shot baseball cap. And you can also choose 6 other colours if you go onto eBay. We also have a mug in 2 sizes. It's got Country Sports TV on the front and then Save Our Lead Shot on both sides. Added to this, we've now got an enamelled mug, and very good quality one for Save Our Lead Shot. There is a donation in the price for the Save Our Lead Shot campaign. And what we're going to do next is we're going to produce some button badges. Save Our Lead Shot button badges. It's not worth me selling one at a time because I'm going to have to charge you 70 or 80 pence postage. And they're only £2 each. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to produce them in 5s and 10s and put them on eBay. And if you buy 5, you can sell 4 of them to your friends and get some of your money back. Thank you very much for helping sponsor me. I can't do this on my own. And if anybody would like to help the campaign, please let me know. Message me on Facebook on the Save Our Lead Shot page, or message me privately on Facebook. No problem at all. Ian, Save Our Lead Shot campaign through Country Sports TV, saying thank you very much for your help.